Welcome to the June reading for Virgo. This month I am going to talk about love and how to generate it. And that is all sorts of love. That is love in relationships, love for one another, love for friends, love for yourself as in self-confidence, and compassion for your own issues. So these readings are going to be focusing on that. And what I recommend is if you are new to my readings, that you check out the old readings that I have done and see what you might resonate with, because you might find that if you reflect back to the past, my readings currently will make more sense to you. So I will go ahead and cut the cards and begin this reading for Virgo. If you have Sun, Moon, or Rising in Virgo, this reading is for you. So what is the heart of the matter for Virgo? What's the heart of the matter, please, with respect to love for Virgo? It is success. This card shows a warrior coming back from battle successfully. So I'm thinking that you have reached a point in some venture where you have found yourself successful. And it was kind of a hard go as well. So let's see what's crossing this success. You may be looking for future successes as well. You want to see this trend continue. Now that doesn't have to be in business or whatever, but just generally in life. Maybe you're feeling like you've really worked hard to make it through a situation, and you want to feel the way that you feel right now. You feel that you've had a large success, and you want that to continue. What is crossing this for Virgo, please? What is crossing the Six of Wands? I have a couple of cards that have turned. I'll take them in order. This is interesting. So what's crossing this is a card, again, I have seen this for many people. I think there are so many who are thinking about a venture of their own, on their own, becoming a business person, working on a project by themselves, a more independent sort of state of mind, because the Nine of Pentacles is an independent person. They're wealthy, they are in touch with nature, they're insightful, and they're just put together. They're well grounded. And what is at the base is the Devil card. Now this can be a Capricorn card, but it can also be toxic energy. So this could be someone around you who is very strong Capricorn energy, earth energy. And it could be someone who has exhibited some toxic energies that is the reason that you have felt this recent success. You're looking for success. You're looking maybe to get away from something that you felt was toxic. So let's see where we can go with this. What is passing? What things are passing out of Virgo's consciousness right now? Because that's going to be interesting to see how this reading shapes up. What is in the recent past? Something that is ending for Virgo at the moment. Oh, there's numerous cards. I will take these in the order that they came out. You have been really betrayed by someone. You have felt betrayed by someone. This is a card that when we look at this, it's very dramatic, because you have a person lying in a pool of blood. This means that someone or something has made you feel destroyed. But the thing about that is this is a phase that has ended. This could be a really tough time that has finally ended. And it is you moving on, moving past this. You have no more time for the things that, in this case, some toxic energy has made you feel. So what is coming into your consciousness, it makes perfect sense, which is the star. This is hope and healing, and this is possibilities for the future. Now, it looks to me like this situation, this victory, this is coming up in the near future. You are ending, you're getting close to the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle, or maybe even a couple of cycles, activity that you are doing. So something has really been bothering you in the recent past, but this is all ending now. And this is definitely in the right direction. So you see the contrast, but there's toxic energy here, there's healing up here. So you're moving away from that, you're moving away from the hurt, you're getting finished with what this person is carrying a burden. But this is one of those cards where you have to look at it as you're finishing something that was really hard for you to do, and you are ready to move on. I like the analogy that some other decks have that show this as a person carrying some parts of what they have achieved into the future. But this person's kind of carrying this as a burden and kind of protecting themselves from what's in front of them. I don't really see this card in that way. I think it is the hope of moving into the future. And here is why I say this, because your energy right now is this innocent and imaginative, and all possibilities exist for the Page of Cups. This is a person with their heart on their sleeve. They're emotional. They are innocent, and they are emotional, and they're open to this energy of love. They believe that all things are possible. I noticed that at the base of the deck right now, we have the Temperance. So I think what things have done is things have stabilized for you, and they've become more calm. This healing has started to take place. And so what's happening is you're rebalancing your energy. So let's see what is in the environment for Virgo. And the Nine of Pentacles is a very strong card for a Virgo. So that is really good to see there, crossing that success. I think you are really in your own energy. And there is something that was really tough that you have just gotten through that may have happened very swiftly in the past few weeks. So what is in the environment for Virgo, please? What's the environment around Virgo in June? Okay, let's do it this way. Show me what is the environment for Virgo. Which one is it? Okay. This is very strong. The environment, the Queen of Rods, that's the Queen of Wands. This is a person or an energy of a person. It can be a person around you, but in this environment, this is a strength of character. This is a strength of pushing forward. This is a person who has had this, is moving forward with a great deal of enthusiasm and energy, creativity, and it is an indomitable spirit. This person will not back down. So you have a situation where you can stand very strong. It's a really strong card. So you have a very strong environment to be able to do something to move forward in this healing process. So let's see what Virgo's hopes are right now. There's some, I think this is actually a fear. Either that or you're itching for a fight, because the Five of rods is a combative situation. It's strife. I think you're afraid that there's a fight that you're going to have to participate in, but you are ready for it. So something that's interesting. I want to see. I'll see what we have at the bottom here. Well, we have a clue of what's going on. I think that whatever this was someone who deceived you. You may be. I have the phrase girding your loins for battle. Are some of you getting ready to go into a legal battle with someone? Because it looks to me like that's a possibility. But I think that you're ready. I think you're getting ready to fight really hard for what you want. And I need to pull a hopes card because that one is definitely either a hope or a fear. So what would the hope be here, please? A separate card for the hope. Something has caused you grief. So that really gives this toxicity and this right here. Something has caused you grief. But your hope is these two cups right here. Something has been ruined permanently. And you are hoping that these remaining cups, which you haven't really taken awareness of, and this is kind of a reminder, whatever it is that hurt you, there is hope because you do have these resources. You do have these emotional resources left. No matter what happened, someone might be fighting with you. Someone might be trying to fight with you. You may be, again, girding your loins, readying yourself for some kind of a fight. But you have hope. There may be another direction you can take it. Let's look at the base here. Yeah, there is. Because here we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I think that perhaps I'm really getting that some of you are really completely angry right now about something. And it has to do with this little triangle of cards right here. And I am telling you that this is a positive situation that you're moving into. And you're going to be able to lay down this particular burden and move into a more hopeful state where you can get some things done that you want to get done. So this could be, these two cards together could be your anxiety. You're not sure how things are going to work out. You're not sure what is in store for you. But this card is telling me that you're moving in the right direction, that this is the happy home. This is the stable, happy home, marriage, family. So let's see what the outcome for Virgo is in June. What is the outcome? I'm not going to take that card. It did not flip. Wait, it didn't feel. I think some of you are feeling a bit, again, this is a bit unsettled energy right here. But overall, the feeling is you're moving through emotions that are troubling you. You had some strife. You have had this major upset in a way, a betrayal by someone toxic from the looks of it. So let's see, what is the outcome? I'm going to have to ask this way. Show me the outcome, please. It's this card. Okay, we're going to have to get a little bit deeper into this because this is showing me that you feel trapped. I actually saw, but there's the Seven of Pentacles. Something is being worked on. I think what you're being called to do is to look at the things around you. Look at what is going on around you, and it's time to cull. It's time to prune. It's time to push the things that are keeping this energy, this success, and this Pentacles energy. Some things are standing in your way, and it is in this card. it's often that you're overthinking things. We know that some things are causing you strife, distress, and some grief, but you're standing in a very strong position here, and you have an open heart. And so there is something that you're going to need to work through, and it has to do with pruning. Really, this is tending your crops. You're frustrated because you haven't gotten as far as you would like, and I think that a lot of that is it's thoughts. It's possibly rumination about the situation that happened here, because that's entirely possible given the Seven of Swords, given the cards that we've seen. So let's see what comes after this. How are you going to work out this Eight of Swords? How are you going to work out this Eight of Swords? The thing about the Eight of Swords is that this individual is standing, feeling trapped, but they actually have the ability to move. There's a path forward. There's a path behind them. They can't move to the right or left because the swords are there. These bonds that are on them are not real. They can move. Their feet are not bound. They can actually, you can see that these bonds are not really all that tight. They can wiggle out of that situation. So I think that what you're doing is that you're needing to use the Page of Cups energy and look at the possibilities rather than ruminate on this grief and this conflict. And what will come of that? What will come if you can get yourself to move? There is a way to move on the Eight of Swords. The way you look back, look forward, you can move either direction and you can release those bonds. And what that happens next is you're building something new. This is the ability to work with the strengths that you have. And I would look at this typically, I'm getting a really intuitive hit that this is you're rebuilding yourself. You're remaking this pentacle here. And this can be a collaboration, but in my mind, this card right now is telling me you're going to realize that this is not really suiting you. The Seven of Pentacles, you're going to find a way to work through this doing your own head in, being in your head about things, overthinking things, ruminating. You need to let yourself grieve, but you're going to start building. And you have Empress energy at the base right here. So let's look at the cards. Six of Pentacles. You're going to return to balance. This is a time when you are definitely healing. You're moving out of. And part of the process is going to be moving through those feelings, these hopes and fears. Sometimes these are irrational fears. I'm thinking that is what is going on here. You're afraid you're going to get burned again. I can understand that. And you're working on, you have the strength to do it, and you, again, have the imagination to do it. Think of the ways that you can create your own reality, because the Empress energy is here. Let's see what else we have. We have the Queen of Cups. There's compassion. We have the Sun. So you have learned something new. We also have a thing that I'm seeing in a lot, and we also have the World. Going back to the World, this is definitely the end of this cycle and the beginning of a new one. You have the energy, you have strength, you have Leo energy around you. I think this is a supporter of yours. That is the intuitive hit that I'm getting on that. There is stability. This is a stable foundation. So things are turning in the right direction. The Sun is what revealed this to you. You are this joy, the Sun and the star. This is joy and happiness and the revealing of the situation. So you're past this and you're moving on your own and you're working out this messiness that is here. And some of the things that this person, toxic energy, I think they were trying to get you to, they were trying to manipulate you, but you could see through that. You were rejecting what they were offering you. And this is good because the Queen of Cups, you were following your heart. And this kind of compassion, and this could be someone around you as well, but this could be you following your heart. And you, when you did that, you broke through that and that betrayal, and it has resulted in this healing. Now you're taking with you the things that you have learned, and some of this taking with you is showing up in baggage in your hopes and fears and this initial outcome. But the cards here are very strongly saying that you're moving to calmer waters. A lot of people are right now. And the Six of Pentacles is showing me that you're getting that restored balance. And this card here, given this background and the other cards, is telling me that your support structure is there for you. Plus, you have this Empress energy, the divine feminine. You are restored the balance of your ability to give and take. You may be skeptical about trusting some people given the situation that might be shown here. But you know now, I believe, you will find, because of the Sun card being in here, you will find who are your true friends. And you're going to be moving away from this energy anyway, but your balance is being restored and you have the creative, intuitive, and what can feel like chaotic energy of the Empress. I do see this as a positive reading. There are things that will be worked out. These are things that we all have to work out from time to time anyway. The somewhat irrational fears, somewhat understandable fears based on a past situation where someone hurt you so badly. But the healing process requires us to go through these processes, this grief, and you have the strength to do it. So with that, Virgo, I will leave it there. Thank you very much.